So guys,
All right, so
I messed up again.
yeah.
You want to explain, Rich? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You tell me what happened, Jack. You promised everybody Diddy Kong Racing. You promised everybody.
Okay. I know I promised you Diddy Kong Racing. We went through 2 days of voting, and again, I really wanted to play Diddy Kong Racing.
But you lost it again.
I put down the N64 as I was loading up the car. As I was backing out of my garage, I ran over the Nintendo 64. And I'm sorry. And I'll try again.
Oh, it's found it right there.
Oh, there it is.
How's everyone doing? Bad Rats is so bad.
Yeah.
It kind of just fucked up my computer. I was having trouble alt-tabbing the right screen to switches to Diddy Kong. And the timing on that was all fucked.
Oh, great. Diddy Kong Racing, motherfuckers!
Close it now before it causes more problems. All right.
Yeah, get Bad Rats out of here.
Bad Rats is gone.
Is that too loud? Very loud. We're saying very loud. Get that down to like, yeah. There you go. All right, we've changed the audio. How's the audio for you guys? Loud? Just loud enough. That's better. Okay, great. Is that better or is that perfect?
Yeah, well, before we alt-tab and switch screens so Jack can see Diddy Kong, we may as well get perfect. Still too loud? That's nearly non-existent.
That's where they're gonna like it. How's that? How's that? This is 3. After 3, 3. Boo boo boo. 3 booty booty boo. Sounds good. Much better. Fine. Hello, everyone. Oh, you're not helping. Perfect. We got Beefcake saying perfect.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take a Beefcake perfect. Hold on.
What? He keeps starting streams and games and abandoning me. This is becoming a running theme. How's everyone doing? How was everyone's week? We've been gone a week.
We've been gone a week.
I didn't do a patented Rich solo stream.
I know that about you. I know that. I know you didn't do a patented Rich Evans solo stream, but that's what spring break. Woo! You were too busy getting beads. What are the options on something like Diddy Kong Racing? Magic codes. You can have magic codes.
There's a lot I don't remember about this.
I know nothing about this.
I know, like, every Nintendo 64 game, it makes me think I need eyeglasses because everything looks like blurry shit.
Oh, this looks like utter garbage. And I don't know why this is like widescreen for you. This is 4x3 for us.
I just want to yell focus at the screen. But I know this is a fun game. It just looks like crap because it's an N64 game, so it looks blurry.
This is the solid. This is like the D team here. You got Diddy, you got Banjo-Kazooie, you got Conker.
You have the characters they had the rights to use.
Exactly.
I think this is actually Conker's first appearance.
Is it?
Yeah.
This came out before Conker.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me. I am 68% sure this came out before Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Wow.
To the point where Conker didn't have his attitude yet.
Well, yeah, look at him.
It was still going to be a cutesy cartoon character.
He's just a cutesy squirrel here.
And Banjo's first appearance?
Really?
That I find shocking.
All right, I'm going to be Conker because, why not? Please do not change the Rumble Pack, Rich.
Okay.
All right. Obviously, we're going to go on an adventure. I did. I went the extra mile, Rich. I even like I set this up at home
Yeah.
just to make sure everything played, everything worked.
Did you play it at all?
I did not play it at all because I wanted to go in blind. But I got just to this like, okay, everything, if this works, the game works.
We haven't played it in a while, I don't think.
Yeah.
So for everyone who doesn't know, Jack is a fucking Mario Kart prodigy.
That's true. That's true. I win at Mario Kart all the time. I've never played this game because to me it always seemed like a Mario Kart ripoff. But apparently it has a story mode, which I'm very excited about.
It's like if you mix Mario Kart with Mario 64.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of normal racetracks and a lot of normal racing.
Yeah.
But there's a whole other aspect of the game where you wander around and you collect. I forgot what you collect, but you collect the things to open the doors, and they opens up new worlds to explore and
cool.
also new racetracks.
Cool.
Imagine Mario 64 if the paintings, instead of leading to platforming worlds, led to racetracks.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's, I turned this on at home just to make sure it works, and like from across the house, I hear. You playing Diddy Kong? Apparently, unbeknownst to me, Lisa played this a ton growing up. She's like, I recognize that music. I was like, how do you, Diddy? I never. She's like, we played this all the time. Really? Diddy. Classic. Chick. There we go. There we go. Is green screen fucked up? Bitch, you can see that better than me. Does it look fucked up?
Looks okay to me.
Oh, okay.
But I'm looking at a little tiny screen.
Okay, well that's fine. She didn't kick my ass only because I didn't play it. Because like I said, I wanted to save all reactions to this game for the stream because I've never played it and I know the mythos of me playing Diddy Kong has been. All right.
What about the absence? Jack was on vacation. I had things going on.
Guy, who cares about that? There's an elephant riding a magic carpet at the moment.
The genie of the island. I'm here to help you. Good luck.
Help me with. Oh, so I'm just like in the cart all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, like, you're kind of quasi-power sliding. No, wait, or is there? Yeah, it's kind of power sliding.
So just kind of.
Just kind of. It's not like a full-on Mario Kart power slide. But it makes you turn a little sharper. Oh, whoa, okay. All right, Hess, settle down now.
Is this game in like 1/2 K? It's on the Nintendo 64.
This is look.
And
This
when you put away the nostalgia goggles, the Nintendo 64 is ass.
is. I'm really playing on a Nintendo 64. Who made this for me again? Someone made me a Nintendo 64 controller with a GameCube nub.
That was nice of them.
I think who made this for me? Someone sent it to me. It feels great. It feels great. Oh.
Hello, friend.
I can change vehicles?
Select your vehicle.
What? Yeah!
Try the plane.
Well, hold on. I want to try the hovercraft first. Hey, buddy. Oh, there you get a little hop with the hovercraft. Oh, now I can go on water, right?
Chad, I'm not typically a graphics whore. I'm just really not a fan of the way the Nintendo 64 wants everything to look fuzzy and blurry. I'm not a fan of that. I know some kind of primitive anti-aliasing on their part.
Oh, sure.
Aliasing or whatever.
Aliasing?
Yeah,
Anti-aliasing?
but I hate the look, and every Nintendo 64 game looks fuzzy and blurry. Ah! Better than Jaggies? No! Jackies are far less distracting than this is to me right now. I mean, it's personal taste. Obviously, you don't feel the same way, but I hate the way this looks.
Excuse me. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. Can't go in there. How high up can we go? Nope. Only that high up. Whoa. Okay, so I can just like race in this.
Yeah. Yeah, there are races in the plane.
Nice. Oh. Okay, I need 10 balloons. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. Whoa. Is that a balloon? Nope, that's a flower. Okay, oh, all right. Everything's fine. I'm going to figure this out, guys. You don't need to worry.
Well, I think there's some doors that are just open early, and I'm pretty sure you can get balloons from racing.
Right.
I'm also pretty sure there are some explory balloons.
Whoa! Okay, all right. You know what? I think I need to cart. I think
What are you, Harrison Ford?
Oh, God!
Oh, there's one up there.
Oh, I see one. Oh, come on. Get. Come on, Conquer. You gotta help me out here. Meet me halfway. Son of a bitch! Alright, hard turn, and... Got one. Did it. The plane goes down all the time. Like, the plane just naturally floats. Ah! Everything's fine. Alright. I think I'm gonna cart it up. Just, Oh, no! Just to, Come on, go to him. You know, just until I get my... Oh, okay.
I'm going to need glasses after this stream. That's just the Nintendo 64.
Hello, friend.
Remember, we're not playing this on an emulator.
Nope, this is an actual Nintendo 64 sitting in front of us right now.
So there's absolutely nothing to improve the naturally bad graphics of the Nintendo 64.
And it might look extra ass for you because it's stretched out. I don't know why it's stretched out, but...
Oh, yeah, it is a little bit. Or is it zoomed?
No, I think it's stretched.
I think you're right.
Which
That's
is weird. Because for us, it's 4:3, but for you guys, it's widescreen. It doesn't really matter.
Is there any way to make it less blindingly bright? Is there an options menu in this? Probably not.
Not for this, but there might be something we can do in there.
You want to dig around, see if you can fix the stretch,
can
too?
I have your mouse? Let's see if we can make this stream
Yeah, make the stream look nice.
Good. Let's see
Jack,
what we can do.
Make this stream great again.
Oh, you want me to blow it up? Want me to blow it up? I'll blow it up.
Do you remember when Trump was going to keep us from going into war with Russia?
Yeah, remember when everyone was worried about Warhawk Hillary? Yeah, I remember that.
All right, I'm done.
Let's go! Oh, is that our green screen? No, that's just Conquer. All right, let's do this all right here. Elgato Game Capture HD. Okay, color. Oh yeah, look at the color. It's like way up there. Oh no, that's not the color. That's the. It is a little brighter than normal. It was up to an 8. Yeah, how's that? That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Do you remember when I was joking about Donald Trump starting World War III?
Uh-huh.
I'm glad those were just jokes.
That was just jokes.
All right, I'm done poking the bear. I'm sorry. It's so tempting just to poke the bear. It's so tempting. The bear's just sitting there. It's all cozy. It's minding its own business, honestly. Just
The
come
bear?
along. I got a big old Trump stick.
That bear better watch the fuck out. How's that look? That looks better. Yeah? Where's my center? There. How's that look? I like that. That's like 4:3. That's what we're going to call it anyway. We're going to call that 4:3.
Just get the RGB and de-blur mods and a FrameMeister. Super cheap. Takes 2 seconds. Is that something for an emulator? Because Jack is playing this in a real Nintendo 64.
Yeah. 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 Real N64, motherfucker.
Rich, when are you going to play Doom again? I'm not sure, but I was listening to some of the soundtrack just like last night.
Doom. Pretty good. All right, there we go. All right, this is the best I can do. I think it's pretty good.
Okay, well it's square,
Yeah.
so that's nice.
Okay, great. I guess you don't really need this, right? I mean, I guess take it because I don't want it. All right, let's play Diddy Kong. I got my cart back. Oh, wait, a balloon.
So why not push the screen to the left so Rich does not block the map? That's not a terrible suggestion.
Okay. That's
Should we?
fine.
Or,
Yeah,
but
you do.
then our screen is weirdly off-centered.
That's why I chose center because that's center. But if you want to do that, Rich, you can go ahead and just. That's much better.
That's a perfect solution.
I think your idea is much better. Is just lean a little bit.
But it's not centered. Yeah, we're a little off-center.
Are we?
A tiny bit.
Well, you can fix that right now without messing up the game. Let's go over there and scooch over the.
You know what? I can scooch a few things here and there.
If you. No, you can just drag it and it should. Oh no, that's us.
I know.
Oh. But
I know. I'm. Hold on. Where's the capture?
Hi there, I'm TT.
Is that more centered?
Okay.
Where's that more centered? I'm going to assume that's more centered.
I thought I had it.
I'm gonna move the cam over a little bit more because half your face is not missing, which isn't right either. You know what I can do? I can move us down.
Okay.
I can move us down. And that, You know what? That's great.
All right. Here we go. My first race. Okay, there's bananas. Shit. Oh, it kind of has a power slide. Never mind. Kind of has a power slide. I've missed all the balloons so far. Ah! And bananas. Well, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Come on, balloon. I want a balloon. There we go. Fuck! This ain't Mario Kart.
So the handling is different.
I mean, a little bit. Ah, dinosaur! It's fine.
Do the skills not translate?
Well, it's different, you know. Like it's a little.
But is this like just minor adjustments are needed? Or
Yeah, I'm sure-
Everything is off.
Oh, whoa! Why did I slid?
Maybe you did too much of a spin, a slide.
Maybe. Mario Kart would never punish you for sliding too much. I assume bananas are good. Can anyone confirm? Bananas are good?
I don't know, but I know balloons are good.
Okay.
Balloons are the weapons.
Yeah, I got one balloon. I wasn't even able to get a balloon. Skills don't translate. It fights with all your muscle memory. Yes, Lodom. This is... Like, I'm so used to the Mario Kart controls that this is going to take a little bit of time to get used to. But, you know, I got first place in my first
A
race.
challenge, Jack.
Exactly.
A challenge.
Exactly. All right. I mean, I did first place, so... Number 2. Fossil Canyon. Bananas work like Mario Kart coins. Okay, so then the Mario Kart coins, the way they work is the more coins you have, the higher max speed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I assume this... Get out of here, Banjo! No one likes you. Oil slick. Nice. That's what Mario Kart is missing, a decent oil slick. That's just
That's what
classic.
the bananas are, though.
I suppose. Just classic racing game. Oil slick. Oh, oil slick. Banana. There we go.
Jack, first place is oil slicks. I'm sorry.
Wow! Oil. Oh, I got a rocket. Shit, I thought I had an oil slick. God damn it. That's all right.
I think Jack broke down and bought a new Diddy Kong Racing.
I did. I had to buy a new Diddy Kong Racing.
He was weak. He couldn't stick to his guns.
And find my Diddy Kong Racing?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to give the people what they wanted, and they wanted Diddy. They wanted Diddy, Rich. Oh, what is that? A spike ball. Cool. What was I supposed to do? Not give him Diddy? Spike. And I'm sure what's going to happen, what's going to be fun is in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be cleaning the basement or something and come across my original Diddy.
Then you just got two.
Yeah.
I think green is speed boost. I'm assuming the balloons.
Oh, okay. And red is weapon. Because I just got a rocket.
That's a neat difference.
So you can kind of choose your weapon. I think I got green that time and I got oil slick.
Well, someone's wrong.
Yeah, I got green and got oil slick again.
Maybe blue is speed boost.
Fuck! Oil slick. You can stack 3 of the same color balloons for better items. What?
Oh! I played this way back when, and I didn't know that.
All right. See, now you're giving me the hot tips.
Now you got a strat.
Now I got the mad Diddy Kong strats. This elephant on the magic carpet is something else. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if I can deal with him, but we're gonna just keep going. Jungle Falls. Also, this game really makes me appreciate the Mario Kart courses.
Yeah.
Because man, these are a big pile of nothing. These courses. Look at this. Just... Nope. Come on. Oh shit.
Is there an easy mode? Are you like
I didn't see a
difficulty?
Get out of my shit. Get out of my shit! I assume the first races are just easier in general.
Okay.
Because... Oh, you fucker. You fuck nut. I'm coming for you. Shit!
Don't worry, it gets very hard.
I'm kidding, it's harder already. Look, I'm in 3rd. I'm in 3rd, Rich. I'm an embarrassment.
Pod Racer is the best Star Wars game. Thoughts? Nope.
Snope. I don't know.
TIE Fighter, Jedi Knight 2. And then the rest can all kind of go fuck off.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Fuck. Oh, I'm in the water, Rich. I'm in the water. Get up.
X-Wing Alliance isn't bad.
Oh, I'm coming in 3rd? What am I, an animal? Oh, weak.
Why does Rich hate the original X-Wing? I don't. Just TIE Fighter is better in every way.
What was the original X-Wing like?
Like just a less good TIE Fighter.
Okay.
You played as the Rebellion.
Right.
Yeah. I remember there being less of a story, less in the way of side objectives.
Okay.
But this is hazy memory. I didn't play that much of the original X-Wing.
Okay.
Dark Forces 2? I don't think that game aged very well. I liked it at the time.
Whoa. Dark Forces 2.
Yes. Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight.
Okay.
And we've talked about the naming of that series before. before, haven't we?
Oh, I think we have. I don't remember what they are exactly, but yes.
The Star Wars Doom ripoff was called Dark Forces, and that had a sequel, Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight.
Okay.
And the sequel, and in part because it had a lightsaber, was much more popular than the original game. So when they made a third one, they called it Jedi Knight 2, as opposed to Dark Forces 3.
So Dark Forces 3 is called Jedi Knight 2.
Dark Forces 3 is called, if you want to get really technical, Dark Forces 3, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast.
That's great. Oh, I had a super weapon. I did much better that time.
They could have called it Jedi Knight 3 like the Rambo franchise. Yeah, they probably could have.
It was what? Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3?
It wasn't Rambo First Blood. I think it was just First Blood. Was Rambo even part of the name of First Blood? I could be wrong. I think it was just called First Blood.
I think it was Rambo First Blood.
Yeah?
Well, and you know, obviously both of our memories ain't what they used to be, but I'm gonna say Rambo First Blood.
Chat saying no.
No to what? No to who? Me or Rich?
No to you.
Huh?
They're saying it was just First Blood.
Okay, so they're saying First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3.
Yeah.
Great.
And then just Rambo. Yeah. It's very true. It's very true, Cinnamon.
And then just wait, where's the 4-door? There's no 4-door. It's a key door. It's weird.
Yeah, stream Jedi Knight 2. I did a little bit. Well, it's been a while. It was like years ago at this point.
Where's the 4-door?
I don't know. Maybe there isn't one.
Apparently not. That's weird.
So you got 5. Go to 5.
I'm going. Oh, airplane. We are in. Ah! Everything is weird. Everything is weird. I don't like it.
No, this is amazing. You're flying, Jack. You're a flying race.
No.
What do you mean no?
I just got used to karting. What? No! Conquer! Move your ass! Oh, those do something, I'm sure. Wow! Fuck you.
Well, the racers have different stats. I'm trying to remember, and I don't.
I'm sure it's like a Mario Kart thing where
Yeah.
the heavier ones have a better top speed and the shorter ones have more acceleration, which you always want to choose, or you generally want to choose because more acceleration means when you get hit, there's
Yeah. You're right on. You're right back on
you're
it.
right back on that pony.
The nature of the Mario Kart is you can't sustain speed because
Right.
you're gonna get hit with some bullshit.
Ooh, I got a banana. Can't aim for shit, Rich. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Banana, banana, banana. There we go. There we go. Shit, this plane is hard to control. Everything's terrible. Woo! Fuck you, Marilla Gorilla! No, dinosaur!
You sound like you're actually enjoying yourself, Jack.
I am, but the plane is very challenging. The plane was very challenging, but no, it's fun. It's cute. It's fun and it's cute. This isn't terrible, except for how it looks and sounds and plays.
So I told you this the other day,
Okay,
but I'm gonna retell this story,
please.
for the sake of the stream.
Well, as I plan on doing as well. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah. Do you recall? And I know you do because we talked about this a couple days ago. It was last summer. My neighbors asked me to take care of their pets, me and Karen. They were going away on vacation for like a week, and they needed someone to water their cat and their porcupine. Not porcupine, hedgehog.
I just remember this because you were allergic to cats.
Yeah. And then
so
Karen agreed after I tried to weasel out of it.
Right.
And then Karen went to go see her mother that week, putting me in charge of seeing the cat. That's the backstory of what happened last summer, if nobody remembers. At the time, our neighbors, and we were their last-minute replacement, said, we'll pay you. We'll pay you.
Okay.
We'll give you some money. We need someone to do this. And then they went on their vacation. They came back. Not a single mention of paying us. Didn't even bring it up. Like, I might not have accepted money anyway. I probably would have been like, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
Right,
But the fact that they didn't even offer after saying they were going to.
Like here's a gift card to a restaurant.
It rubbed me the wrong way.
Absolutely.
At the time. Last week, I'm not around when this all went down.
Yeah.
Karen got a text from her neighbors. Yeah, we need someone to look after our pets again this week. We're going away.
Yep.
And then Karen texted this guy back. First, she didn't even remember who he was.
Yeah.
And she gave a very non-committal answer. It's like, I got to talk to Rich. And then he just texted her back, great, we're leaving the keys. And then they were just gone. We didn't even fucking agree to do it. We did not say, yes, we will take care of your pets. And they just drop off the key and took off.
That is crazy fucked.
Oh, it's crazy horrible. Because now we're in the horrible position. It's like, fuck them. I don't want to, fuck them. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But then their pets die.
Right.
Then their completely innocent porcupine and cat die of thirst.
Yes.
So they kind of put us in a position where we had to.
But what if you were out of town? Right, exactly.
They didn't care enough, I guess.
That's so fucked, man.
I was pissed.
As you should be.
I was really fucking pissed.
As you should be.
And Karen went over, and she did it anyway, because
Yeah.
Karen is a good person. And
That Karen.
Karen is also a smart person. I love Karen. I really love Karen. Karen noticed that our neighbors have Amazon Echo Dot.
Oh.
They have an Alexa machine.
Yeah.
So she went over there one day when she went to take care of the animals. Set a whole bunch of reminders for things at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Alexa, November 2nd, 2 a.m., remind me to ride the unicycle. And so then I went over there with her after that, and we just had fun. Like they've got every now and then, not too many times in a row, but just every now and then they're gonna get a early morning wake up call between now and like next January.
Yeah. This is tough. Boss battle. Oh yeah, we're not supposed to say her name, Rich. You can call it an echo.
Oh.
But don't say her name because then we set off people's echoes. She should really be smart enough not to fall for that.
It's master trolling to your Richard. Karen. That's all Karen. That was her idea. I was so proud of her. Oh, is this like the boss battle?
This is the boss battle. Which is very neat. This is very neat. I haven't done very well so far, but I think it's neat. And I keep missing all the balloons.
I wanted to, but I was worried about where the border of actually committing a felony was.
Okay.
Like attaching their Alexa to an app or one of the, like actually buying an Alexa remote, just so every now and then I could just have it say things.
I don't know if you can do that.
You can. I believe you can.
You can get a remote?
Amazon Echo Dot. Say, I am possessed. take me to an exorcist.
I did not know they had that.
I believe there are apps for it that let you do stuff like that.
Oh man.
And then we would just have complete control of their Echo Dot. I wasn't sure where the line was though, so I didn't go do it.
That's fine.
I was actually in the stage where like, well, I don't know what their Wi-Fi password is, but I can unhook it, bring it over to our apartment, hook it up to our Wi-Fi, get in, install the app. I was tempted.
That's probably too far.
I was sorely tempted.
That is probably too far.
But then I could make them think their Echo Dot was possessed.
That would be funny, yes.
Neighbors are going to come back and give Richard Karen a whack of cash, and then they will feel bad. No, then they'll just be making up for not offering in the first fucking place. It was still quite rude to put us in a position where we had to take care of their pets, or their pets were going to die.
I agree. It's not your fault that they waited to the last minute to find someone to watch their animals.
Make it play Nickelback? Oh, that was the last thing I did. Before I walked out of their apartment for the last time, I said, Alexa, play Nickelback. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, you're doing that
I
for
know.
everyone now, Rich. You bastard. I'm losing. I'm dying. Oh, man, this is tough. This is a tough battle here. This is a tough race.
They know I live stream? I don't think they even know who the fuck I am. Not that well known. You used to hook up sprinkler systems, didn't you? Can't you make theirs Echo Dot enabled? Well, for one, most residential places don't have sprinkler systems. For another thing, they don't work like that. They're mechanical. They don't get set off by an electronic signal.
That's right. You went through that.
Yeah.
That actually, like, that's the smartest thing in the world. The way that sprinkler systems work. That they're not electrical.
Whenever you see in a movie somebody hacking a sprinkler system and every sprinkler head on the floor going off, that's absolute horseshit.
It's right on top of me. Right on top.
Any kind of system where all the head goes off at once,
Yeah.
that's gonna be like, you will only see that at like a paper mill, a paper mill that deals with flammably treated paper. You know, just the most flammable shit imaginable in a warehouse is where you want that. But you don't want that in any other building. Like you have a little fire in a waste paper basket in an office, and every sprinkler head in the floor goes off, and then you've ruined tens of thousands of dollars worth of computers.
Right.
When you just need the sprinkler over the fire to take care of the fire in that one area.
Right. And so the sprinkler head is filled with like what? Like a little bit of mercury.
It's got a little bit of fluid that expands when it gets warm, when it
right.
gets hot.
And if it gets hot enough to say the temperature of fire, it
Right.
breaks a little piece of glass and lets the water flow down. That's brilliant. Whoever designed that. You smart cookie. You smart cookie. I think this dinosaur's cheating.
Maybe they have new systems in some places now, Rich. We're living in the future. Yeah, but you wouldn't want this. The mechanical ones work just fine.
In fact, they work really good, and they're very, like Rich was saying, they very specifically work so that like people can't mess with them via an app. If it's anything we've learned is sometimes apps are not our friend.
Just look at my neighbor's Echo Dot.
Sometimes, you know, apps can hurt us in the long run. Oh, fuck.
Kudos to Jack, who can play almost normal while maintaining a conversation.
This is the job.
This is Mauro Martin, and that's hard to do.
It is.
and we have to applaud Jack.
Well, you know, luckily this is fairly mindless, where it's just you gotta stay on the track, you know. You just gotta stay on the track. I got I got a decent weapon here. Oh, I thought I had the tracking one. No.
Is it in front of you?
No. I did
You
it.
did good, Jack. You did good.
I did it. You know, just stay on the track. That's all. It's so this is fairly mindless. Later, if we get bored of this, I did bring the second place vote of Breath of the Wild as I've been replaying Breath of the Wild. Just in case we get so bored of Diddy that we need something else.
Okay. If you give it an hour, a little over an hour, I think we're
of course.
fine. Yeah.
I've been replaying a lot of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And again, you and I have had this conversation off stream
Yeah.
already because we've gotten together already outside of streaming.
Do you want to save this for or even if it's not tonight, when you play Breath of the Wild on
Ooh,
stream?
sure, we can say.
Yeah, hold off.
Okay,
Hold off.
I can hold off. That was 6. Here's 6. Ancient Lake. Then I'll hold off on my whole Breath of the Wild thing. Oh, a silver coin challenge. What's the silver coin challenge? To get a silver coin?
I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I played this. All right. Anonymous says, time to start getting caught up in tips. Star Wars.
You did it.
Yeah, you did it. Suggest22 says, you fuckers.
You did it.
I am so glad I went to the tips.
You did it.
Gobbledygook says, when my son was a little kid, I played this with him all the time. This was so much better than Mario Kart on the N64. Thanks for playing this for us. Enjoy the flying and boating and driving fun. Thank you. I remember this being fun, and I'm not a huge Mario Kart fan. I don't hate Mario Kart. I remember this being fun. Like, oh, this is neat.
Yeah, so far it is it's entirely not bad.
I like flying. Flying's neat.
This is I think a great example of why Nintendo kind of is Nintendo, where it's a fine racing game. It's perfectly adequate, but these levels are super blah. The mechanics aren't quite fluid. Like driving feels kind of all or nothing. Like you turn and
They say, get the secret key, Jack. Where's the secret key?
there's a what?
Jack has never played this game. He doesn't know shit about secret keys.
I got the coins.
And I don't remember shit about secret keys.
I got all the coins. The game's frame rate looks like shit. Hey man, you're seeing this is 60 frames a second. This is mad 60 frames a second, of course split in half. So you're only, 30, so it's only refreshing 30.
The key is on the ramp.
There's a ramp?
I'm reading the things. Jack's got to start making love to that R button.
Why? I'm winning.
Hot tip, if you let go of the accelerator when you go on a booster, you get extra speed.
I don't believe you.
It's worth trying. Just take your finger off the accelerator while you drive over an arrow.
Okay.
Easy to check.
Sure. And all of these old analog games ran at 60 frames a second, but remember...
What?
But
I don't believe that. There was no...
Rich, wait for it. But remember, this was interlaced time.
Oh.
So it ran at 60 frames per second, but only showed half of the screen at once. So then essentially it was 30 frames a second. But it's true. It did run at 60 frames a second, interlaced. So half of the screen runs at 30 frames a second. The other half runs at 30 frames per second, 60 frames a second. What's up? Wow! Everything's fucked!
I thought someone said they got all the coins.
What?
Oh, I see. There's a little meter.
There's a little meter, and you have to win the race and get all the coins.
Oh my god, that sounds insane.
3 laps. It's a neat little challenge.
Go back to Ancient Lake, drive straight off the track, and on a small ramp in the grass is a secret key.
You're a secret key.
Jack doesn't sound interested in the secret key.
I sound interested in winning this motherfucking race and getting all the coins.
Anonymous says, have you guys ever farted so hard that you shit your pants? Do you even answer that?
No.
Does that question deserve any kind of dignity?
No.
Like when I was an infant, I shit my pants all the time.
There you go. That's how you answer that.
So I'm gonna say that's probably true.
Oh shit! There was the coin. I didn't get all the coins in the silver coin challenge.
Just saying no will do. Yeah, I know. Well, I know we're gone for a week, so you people got to get your bullshit out of your systems. I get it. I get it.
Okay, how about I got a shit story for you?
Yeah.
I got this is something we're pulling.
I was just about to move on.
Nope, I got a shit story for you. So midway through my super diet time. So this is like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. I start super dieting, and I hit a little bit of a plateau, and I'm not losing any weight week to week. And you fluctuate a lot, but I wasn't losing any weight, and so I needed to change up my diet significantly.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, well, what if I change one meal with like a protein drink? Take my breakfast. And so I started looking up protein drink breakfast replacement meals. Like, calories and, Soylent. It's basically Soylent, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I find some things, and I see some people mix it with iced coffee.
Okay.
So you take a protein drink, you mix it with iced coffee, and I was like, oh, that's a really good idea, because then I'll just have one drink, I'll get my coffee, my protein drink, everything will be great, right?
I'm assuming this is a really bad idea.
Well, keep in mind, I don't know what I'm doing. So I head down to the GNC, the store that sells all the powder, and I start talking to this lady about like what my plan is. Oh, I'm looking to replace a meal with a protein drink. And she's like, well, you can't consider it a meal replace unless you get X amount of calories, so you can't just have a protein powder. I was like, oh, that's really good to know. And so I buy like a chocolate protein powder and a chocolate, like it's like a vegetable powder or something like that. And I was like, well, I put these two together. It's enough calories. And I'll mix that with coffee. Iced coffee. It'll be great and low calorie and everything's fine. So I do it. I make my concoction. I mix it with coffee. I put it over ice, and it tastes like you would expect it to taste, which is like metallized ass.
Yeah.
Just like poop. It tastes like poop dipped in copper. It's awful. But I say, I can deal with this. Like, I'm losing weight. This is what's happening. Everything is going to be fine. So I drink it down. And that very day, the first day I tried it, I had a job to do. It was a really shitty job. It was a Dom Beverage, actually. That was my job. It was filming a conference.
Okay.
Not Dom, obviously not.
Not giving the conference, but
filming a
so
conference.
like that sounds like a more interesting story.
Right.
That's
No. I had to film a conference, and as far as freelancing goes, filming a conference is mindless work because you
So why are we still playing this race?
because I didn't get all the coins last time.
Oh, so you've never won the race and gotten all the coins.
Well, no, this is the second one. All the levels look alike.
Oh.
I won the first one. This is the second one that I'm doing for a second time.
Okay.
So I'm filming this conference, which is very boring because you just film the person speaking. Oh, a bubble. Hold on, I want to know what a bubble does.
Probably traps the person who hits it in it.
That'd be cool. And so that's it. Like, I just got to sit, I got to film this person, and then later they hand me a PDF with all the slides.
Yeah.
And I put it together, and it's oh, I missed it again.
Fuck that up.
And it's just boring. It's just boring work. And about an hour into this presentation, I'm going to get that coin. That's all that really matters. My stomach, she is a goiglin. She is a talking to me. And I just figure, I just had a massive change in my diet. And so
going down on the left.
Oh, that's probably where I need to go. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Where's the last one now?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
Just tell us about your poop story.
So my stomach starts to gurgle, and where I was filming this, there we go. Okay, I got it. Just tell us your poop story. So I was filming this. The conference was taking place in one of those like co-working stations, and I don't know if you know what that is. but it's basically just like an office building with a big conference room, and you pay like $50 a month to join like the co-working station. And anyone can come in there, and that's why someone was giving a talk there, is because, you know, for the co-working station, I'm going to give promote my business and also, you know, do whatnot. So the co-working station, a lot of people come in there, and there's only one bathroom. This is where the problem starts, is there's only one bathroom for all of this area, and my stomach is gurgling, and I make it all the way through the conference. I'm wrapping up now.
The story is constipated. This is Larry Kenobi 1138.
I know. I'm trying to wrap up because like that. Actually, that was the problem. I was trying to tell a story while playing Diddy Kong. So I wrap up and I feel my stomach about to drop. I get all my camera gear in my car and I hit the only bathroom in this place and I drop. Yeah. And I mean, the entire contents of my inner body leave my body, and it is the foulest, awfulest shit in my life that I remember. It felt like every liquid part of my body was removed from my body into that toilet. It was like an 8-flush poop. It was amazing. I don't
think you're using the word amazing right.
I finally get to a point where I feel comfortable driving home. And so like I stop pooping, I get out of there. Nobody saw me. I lucked out. Nobody saw me. I drive home. I spend the rest of the day in agony just shitting. It's awful. Needless to say, I no longer drank that breakfast drink. But a week later,
this is still going on.
someone wanted to talk about shit. I had a story where I shit. So a week later, I hand in, you know, the stuff to my client, to the person who wanted me to film their little conference, and they're like, "Hey, man, by the way, the strangest thing happened. We had to shut down the place last week." It's like, "What happened?" They're like, "We think there was a gas leak. There was an awful odor, and we think there was a natural gas leak. We couldn't find anything." Because of my shit, I closed down an entire building. They smelled something so bad.
Jack, I have an honest question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Is this whole story just your way of teaching people not to tip horrible, horrible questions and comments? I'm like, this is deliberate then? Because I can applaud that.
I've been waiting for you to pick up on this, Rich. This story has taken me 8 years to tell. This story has gone on for way too long.
I thought it was rude to interrupt your story about taking a huge dump in an office building they had to clear out.
Yeah, I exaggerated it. I exaggerated a little bit. I went on a little further than I probably should have. Because that was a dumb question. The person who asked if we shit our pants. Get your shit together.
Jim Dog says, "Have you guys seen Isle of Dogs? Saw it at the weekend and thought it was great. Thanks." I've not seen it.
I've not seen it. I've not seen Isle of Dogs, nor do I care.
Okay.
About seeing Isle of Dogs. I have no interest in seeing it. The Fantastic Mr. Fox is one of those few movies that I turned off 20 or so minutes in and have no intention of ever finishing because I thought it was bad.
Okay.
And so Wes Anderson making another cutesy claymation movie, I just don't care.
Tired Sad said, "Does Christopher Nolan get enough of the blame for the misfires in the DCEU? He was in charge of shaping the original story and visual tone of Man of Steel with David Goyer, and he hired Zack Snyder."
I don't know if he hired Zack Snyder.
I don't know enough about who was involved with what that in the making of Man of Steel, so I don't feel confident making that accusation.
I don't know if it's fair to say that he hired Zack Snyder. But I mean, I guess who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Nolan has a different sin in the DCEU.
What's that?
Nolan has the sin of dark, gritty realism.
It worked for his take on Batman.
Yes. Yes, it did, Rich. Which is why...
It's not his fault they kept trying to do that with other characters. That's not his fault. I can't blame him for that.
It's not his fault. He was still the
Unless he actually said, that gritty thing I did with Batman that worked for Batman, let's do that with Superman. Unless he said that, he's not to blame.
All right, that's fair. That's fair, I guess.
Zack Snyder's The Punisher?
I challenge
Nolan could do The Punisher.
Huh? Nolan could do the Punisher? Yeah, sure. I went second. What?
I don't know that he's necessarily the best choice, but
No, Zack Snyder should not do the Punisher. The Punisher is not...
well, they said Zack Snyder. I said Nolan. But somebody in the chat said Zack Snyder.
Oh, no, Nolan should do the Punisher?
That's what I threw out.
Oh, yes. Nolan would be great with
Unless
the
I
Punisher.
misspoke, which I've been known to do.
Sure. I heard Zack Snyder. Nolan would make a great Punisher because Nolan is all about emotionless monsters of characters. And that's what the Punisher is. Nolan would do a good job of that. Zack Snyder is all about style and flash and pomp. And that's not the Punisher's thing.
No, not really. Not really.
What?
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's
I was
not
like,
really
no, not
Zack-
really.
Yeah.
Like, no, he's not. Yeah, no, I was agreeing with you.
Okay, yeah. And the Punisher would not work with that kind of flash. Like, imagine that awesome fight sequence from 300, but it was the Punisher, and those two things would not mesh well together, right? We're going to change up our vehicle.
Abracadabra.
Thank you.
Can I help you further? Bye-bye for now.
Excuse me. All right, we're going to try that level again with my hovercraft. Nolan would make a decent Punisher. Really what you would want for Punisher, you want the violence to mean something. Right? In the Punisher, like you want the violence.
Do you?
You want the violence to say something. I think you do. Because we've had Punisher schlock before and it just doesn't work. I think you want the violence to be meaningful.
And the kind of point is that it's pointless. He's not going to end crime.
He's not going to what?
He's not going to end crime. It's all for nothing.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, but that's still the point.
Okay.
The point of the Punisher is that he kind of likes it, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so the violence would have a purpose, but you would need a director who could handle that kind of nuance. And so that director is... That's the question. That's the question.
Punisher is an angel of vengeance. That implies fiery passion. I imagine Frank Castle more just cold and empty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold, empty, like I like the idea of the Punisher, like who at one point had that vengeance fire to him.
At one point.
Yeah.
But now it's just he's just killing for the sake of it.
Just killing for the sake of kill. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you know who you give a Punisher movie to?
Huh.
This is an off the wall choice, and they would probably never do it, but you give it to the Coen brothers. Think you're Miller's Crossing.
Okay.
Think you're
Okay.
Fargo. Think you're like your horror violence, but with a meaning, and give him a good stunt choreographer. But you give it to the Coen brothers.
Not at all. He's oh god, scrolled up.
I had a hovercraft.
Read Garth Ennis's Punisher. He is not driven by fiery anger. There's a cold anger.
Yeah. No, I really liked reading Born.
Oh god, Born's great.
Because I think that kind of I mean, it had a shitty ending.
You
But
thought it had a shitty ending?
the end.
Okay.
The end when
The supernatural element.
well, or no.
The maybe vaguely quasi supernatural element.
Oh, that didn't even bother me. The
Born, for anybody who doesn't know.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
It's a story Garth Ennis wrote. It's like it's actually about the Punisher in Vietnam before his family is murdered, and he's already a psychotic son of a bitch.
But the end, like I'm talking the very last panel shows him like hugging his family after he made the deal with the devil, and the devil goes, "Your family's gonna die." Like it was just one of those so obvious things that it made me roll my eyes. No, the supernatural element didn't faze me. It was just like that cringy last panel. You didn't need to say.
Garth Ennis is the guy who did Preacher, but he also did a lot of work on the Punisher. The panel I love though from Bourne is just when they find him the day after the massacre.
Yeah.
And he just looks like a living nightmare covered in blood.
Surrounded by corpses. Yeah.
And he scares the soldiers who come there to find out what happened.
There's a lot of really great sequences in Bourne. But just that idea that the Punisher is a killer, one
from the beginning.
From the
beginning, yeah.
And then two, he's got this vengeance thing. But yeah, the character of the Punisher is someone who enjoys killing, who wants to kill, and finally finds an excuse to kill everyone.
And the wife and child being murdered is really, really just an excuse to go on killing.
Exactly. So something like an old man or an older Punisher, a Punisher who's been at it for a while, and who almost accepts the fact that he's just killing for fun at this point. I like that idea. I'm trying to think of, and another good fit, possibly. I've only seen one of his movies, but the guy, whoever it was that directed The Witch.
I don't know.
And you haven't seen The Witch, but he also had a really good, like, driving tone, good horror elements, and really good, like, despair. Everyone had this emptiness about them. He would make a good Punisher movie.
Okay.
He'd probably insist on casting the girl who stars in The Witch because apparently she's his muse.
Ah.
But that's fine. Make her in the movie too. I don't care. I liked her. He's only directed The Witch? Really? That's amazing. I'm sucking at this.
Oh, it's fine.
Is it?
You're having a discussion about the Punisher.
That's true. Cronenberg already made the best Punisher film in a history of violence. Yeah, the history of violence wasn't bad. Yeah, that's not a bad take. That is not a bad take, my friend. I will accept that. The History of Violence is a pretty good movie. Get up the fucking hill!
Almost Sun Tzu says, right upon the field of battle... Wait.
You
know what? I don't know whose quote that is, so I'm just not going to read it.
That's the smart decision, Rich.
It's probably Sun Tzu. But I don't know. And so I'm not going to read it.
I think you've made a very smart decision.
Yeah. Anonymous says, would you rather have Bloodborne 2 or something new from Software? I'm willing to take a look at whatever they want to make next.
Absolutely. How about either? Oh, fuck you, game. I got my hovercraft for this game, Rich. And then I came in here to do the challenge, and they gave me the cart back. Because everyone said, hey, go get the hovercraft. I'm going to lose. I got all the
This
coins.
game's not as easy as you thought.
Well,
Maybe you need to get good.
I think I need to get good. I think that's exactly what I need to do, Rich. Do a little bit of that getting good.
I hope there's some really awesome shortcut in here, Jack.
Nope. Oh, no, I've already... Oh, I can't even believe these people are still racing. Oh, they lapped me. I just passed someone out. I'm still in 8th.
How did you get that bad?
I went backwards for a little bit.
Hey, why did you do that?
Well, I got stuck.
Okay.
And it was all for nothing.
Nano says,
Hey.
in previous stream, you said MCU characters will inevitably die and how it's trite. In an interview recently, how do you pronounce Kevin Feige?
Feige.
Kevin Feige said he was inspired by all good things and said you can have satisfying conclusions without death.
Oh.
Well, good. I think I was the one arguing against needlessly killing the characters for no good reason, and everyone in the chat, even though it probably wasn't everyone, but basically everyone in the chat was, "Oh, who's gonna die? Who's gonna die?"
It is... Okay. You can have a satisfying ending without anyone dying. You can up the stakes without anyone dying.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to die because I like all the characters. What I and a lot of people are saying is it's probably going to happen.
But why?
But why? Because people still think that you do need to kill someone to raise the stakes or to move on to a new chapter. I was reading something or watching a YouTube video. Who knows? Something got in my brain the other day where they were theorizing a decent candidate for dying might be Loki.
Okay.
Because Loki is a fan favorite, you know, the villain from the first Avengers movie. Everyone likes him. But it's not necessarily a hero dying a tragic death, so it could be an acceptable death. It could be Loki. Trying again. And see, I agree. Like death can add attention. It adds some stakes.
Let's read the line. Give him credit here. Sharkspear says,
Oh yeah.
it's not that characters need to die, but there's more tension in movies if you believe they can. I mean, depends upon what movie you're watching. Do you need or want that tension? Like, do you want to go through a viewing of Home Alone believing that Kevin McAllister can die?
First of all, yes.
I'm in the Marvel movies are fun action movies camp.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need the specter of death hovering over my head.
And I think that's a fair take there, Rich. There we go. I might be able to catch up.
So what you're saying is that if 10 years of fighting Earth-threatening situation, nobody dies? That's goofy. You're watching a fucking movie about people running around in tights who can fly!
The whole thing is kind of goofy, man. The whole thing is kind of goofy, man.
They fight villains who want to take over the world, and it's goofy!
It's a comic book movie. It's goofy. It's gonna get goofy.
Talking about it like it's fucking Saving Private Ryan. That's a movie where you get something out of the tension that somebody can die.
Yeah.
Anybody can die.
Drama, personal
Yeah.
drama. Yeah. War. Yeah, those are good stakes. Not goofy. This is serious. Yeah. These comic book movies are serious business. Like when they made the man out of the metal that can't break and he's got a jewel in his head. You know that guy? That's serious. Serious business, Rich. You know when the fast man went real fast?
I know. I remember when the fast man went real fast.
Went real fast is serious. He went serious fast.
Anonymous says, Rich, why didn't you shit super hard on Mike for Ready Player One? Because I didn't hate the movie? I didn't hate the movie.
Hey, Rich, you want to talk about Ready Player One?
Yeah.
I saw Ready Player One.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't hate the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it has absolutely zero substance to it, and it's still okay. It's like an alright movie.
Right. Exactly.
It's Spielberg doing a Spielberg thing.
Main character's such a dull shit, though.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it has like nothing to offer you as a movie, but it's all right.
You have fun action adventure stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
I liked a lot of it. I thought it was neat. Even that final battle with all the nostalgia shoved in your face. Like, yeah, it's neat.
I know, because it's Red Letter Media, we're supposed to hate everything that has reference to reference for reference's sake.
Yeah.
They weren't. The references were like on the same level as the references in Wreck-It Ralph, except for maybe near the end, things started to get a little bit obnoxious when the Iron Giant's running around punching shit.
Yeah, it was fun.
But otherwise,
It was fun. No, it was all fun. It was all fun. You know what? At a certain point, the references hit such a point where I was actually looking around and be like, oh yeah, look at that. Hey, look at that thing.
you know where the references are bothering me?
Okay.
The book.
Okay.
'Cause Mike read the book. He had the book on set. We did that review.
Okay.
And when we're done with the review, I was curious.
Sure.
The movie made me curious enough. Like, Mike, can I borrow your copy of the book?
Yeah.
And he said yes.
Okay.
And so I took the book home, and I started reading the book. And the references make me sick in the book. It reads as pathetic.
Okay.
It reads as a middle-aged man going through a midlife crisis, and he's insisting that his generation was the best, and that his generation is so awesome, even kids in the future are going to be obsessed with his generation. Kids in the future know there's nothing better than Robotron on the Atari. And it's so pathetic. It makes me sick.
All right. That's fair. I have a friend who
I grew up in the 80s.
Yeah.
I love a lot of 80s things. I think they're great. But just the way it's handled in this book, it makes me sick.
The complaint I heard from I saw it when I was down in Texas. Me and a couple buddies went, and I had a friend who had also seen or read the first book and liked it, and he says, well, basically, so the first book is about this nerd guy who saves the world with his knowledge of pop culture, and that's kind of lame. And I was like, yeah, I can agree, that's kind of lame. And he goes, and then he wrote a second book. And it's about this nerdy guy who saves the world with his knowledge of pop culture. And I was like, oh.
But that's the thing. It's not pop culture. It's specifically the shitty 40-year-old writer of the book's culture.
Yeah. Yeah. His.
It's a kid from the future saves the world with some 40-year-old asshole's pop culture. And I am a 40-year-old asshole.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna insist the younger generations have to suck off the things from my childhood. I'm not gonna burden them with that.
Yeah. No, but overall the movie's really fun. Like it's
fine.
Here, you know what? Tell me if you noticed this about Ready Player One. All the live action stuff, didn't it almost seem like they had like a fuzzy filter on it? Like the movie is a very 80s movie. Like you could easily replace it with The Goonies and be fine.
The complaint I had about the live action stuff.
Yeah.
It and the computer stuff were both cluttered. I'd have liked some contrast.
Okay.
Either the computer world's all clean and open spaces, and the real world's is cluttered mess, or Just something where they look more different.
Sure.
But they were both settings, computer world and real world, just cluttered.
Yeah, but you know, I think that was supposed to be part of the point, but come on, fuck you. No, fuck! This is fuck.
80s was the coolest decade, Rich. Look, I grew up in the 80s. I agree the 80s is an awesome decade, but like I said, the book reads as just pathetically trying to hold on to the 80s.
Yeah.
Pathetically.
80s, it's 80s wank.
Yeah. Got to like page 40. I'm not sure that I'm going to pick it back up.
Just don't.
Atari games suck, though. Oh, very much Atari games suck. Yes. No kid from any generation who's would like Atari games. I mean, you would when it was the only thing you had, but the second the NES came out, the Atari was fucking obsolete.
Agreed.
First games I played were on the Atari 2600. The NES came out and they were all obsolete.
No, it's fine. Like, it's all fine. It's all very nothing. Yeah, but you know, it's classic. It's a classic 80s movie. The evil corporation who just don't understand the kids, man. And the kids.
It's standard stuff.
It's standard stuff. And I thought, I just thought it was kind of cute. It was like, it's cute.
Like, did you watch? I'm assuming you didn't watch the review I did.
I didn't.
Yeah. My final assessment was, if I were grading this on the thermometer scale, it would be over 50.
Okay.
Somewhere near 60,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make it into fresh. But that's not to say it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible.
It'd be what's the fresh marker on a tomato?
I think it's actually 60.
60 is fresh.
It could be 65.
Okay. It would be let's say, and I know nothing about Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Let's say it's 65. Anything over 65 is
Okay.
fresh. I would put it at 64 or 65, where it's like I think it's just right there. I don't think anyone is going to remember this movie
Yeah.
because there's nothing to remember. It's just references.
And
But the references are cute.
for perspective, because I did shit all over Rogue One,
Yeah.
I'd put that at like a 51. The characters are a lot more worthless in Rogue One, though.
Oh yeah, they're. Well, Rogue One's biggest downfall was they were trying to take it seriously, and see, look, I have the.
I don't mind H and Artemis. They're fine characters.
Who?
The girl and the big dude who is a girl in Ready Player One.
H, yes, and Artemis.
And Artemis.
I heard H and R.
No,
Timus.
no. Oh,
And
I get it.
I was like, did I miss some characters? No, everyone's a fine character. Everyone's fine. It's all fine.
Percival's kind of a dull, but that's every character in Rogue One, and that's the difference.
Hello, friend. Select the challenge of your choice. Alakazam.
Left 2.
Oh, okay.
Final one.
But yeah, overall it was fine. You know what an equally fine movie is, Rich? Pacific Rim Uprising. I also saw that
Yeah.
while I was on vacation. And you know, just a dumb movie with some fun action scenes, robots and big monsters. And I saw it and I was like, yeah, big dumb movie with big dumb action is fine.
Yeah.
Everything was fine. Everything's fine. Though I will say this about Pacific Rim Uprising. I made a little joke on Twitter about this, which is I thought it was a really decent Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
The main character, John Boyega, Finn of
Okay.
Star Wars, is the main character of Pacific Rim Uprising.
Okay.
He plays someone with a military background who either got kicked out or left the military-like organization and is now kind of a scam artist and grifter. And then, he uses his military knowledge to be a good scam artist and a grifter, but then the military needs him back.
Oh my god.
And so he uses his grifter scam artist knowledge to help the military because he's really a good guy at heart. And I was like, oh, this is the Han Solo movie that we all need.
I don't know much about the Pacific Rim 2. Is it one of those sequels that has, like, other than universe, has no connections to the original, like entirely different characters, different people behind the camera?
There's different people behind the camera. There's mostly new characters.
Okay.
A lot of the old characters do come back, and a couple of the main players are the people from the first one.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it has enough. Yeah, the character, Idris Elba, is in the first movie, and the character is his son. Charlie Day is back in a major role. The girl from the first one is back for a bit. There's enough.
Okay.
There's enough
Okay.
of a crossover. It feels like a legitimate sequel. All right, where do I go now?
New Han Solo trailer tonight. And you're excited about this?
Select your vehicle.
Don't be excited about that. Don't be excited about that. Come on, man. Why does John Boyega have an American accent in Star Wars? Because historically, people with British accents in Star Wars are the bad guys.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna counterpoint you.
Ooh, shit!
He plays a former stormtrooper.
Ooh, you're right. He should have a well, stormtroopers haven't had British accents.
Okay. Okay.
All the in the
Just the
original,
officers.
just the officers had British accents. Stormtroopers spoke in American accents. So that's my counterpoint, Rich.
That's a fair counterpoint.
But these are the important questions.
Trooper Review says Rey and Obi-Wan have British accents.
Is Rey's accent British?
Rich Evans has lost the ability to see the magic. Well, in Star Wars, yes. It's a series that should have ended in 1983.
Flower. What? All right. All right, that's fine. Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? I need more balloons. Come on. I need one more balloon, Rich. Oh, there we go. I found it. I found a balloon. Can I get it? Come on. There we go. All right, got it. Does Rey have a British accent?
I think so. Well, this is how much I care. All best I can do is I think so.
All right. All right. That's good. I guess that's good enough. I guess that's good. I mean, it's gonna have to be good enough because I don't know.
Adam says, why did the Plinketo board switch from using a puck to a ball? The puck kept getting stuck. Like halfway down, and boop! We got to drop again. I dropped again. Doo, 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 doo. Oh, it got stuck. Oh, the ball goes to the bottom every damn time.
Oh, well, that's shitty design. Oh, no, no. No, sorry, not your... not Plinketto.
No, Jack. No, Jack, that's fine.
No, I didn't mean Plinketto. I'm sorry, Rich. I didn't mean Plinketto. Sorry. I'll explain myself in just a moment here. I didn't mean Plinketto, Rich. Okay, so, like, look at this area here, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on. Let me back up because I've already lost this race, so I'm just going to back up. So look at this area. Where do you think you have to go?
To the right. I mean, to the left.
And I see that balloon under the waterfall. Do you see that balloon under
Yeah.
the waterfall? And so I say, oh, that must be the way to go.
Oh, but that's clearly a wall, though.
Right, but
behind
but
the
my thought was that if I go this way, like, oh, maybe the waterfall will give way because there's a balloon over there.
Okay, okay.
And I didn't necessarily see all these balloons over here. I know what the map looks like now, so you know it's. Oh, that's a little hidden area. Nice. Hidden whale area. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna retry this level. We're gonna rock it.
You figured out a technique where you can get it in the middle every time? No, we haven't.
Yeah, I did.
The what?
Yeah.
The Plinketto board?
Oh, is that? Oh, I thought they were talking about the race.
No.
Okay, so back to the Plinketto board.
Yeah.
This is important. We had the puck, and the puck kept getting stuck.
Yeah.
And the ball doesn't get stuck.
The ball doesn't get stuck.
And gives us fantastic randomized results.
The ball is fantastically consistent, and it's got more bounce to it, which
Yep.
is going to help make it more random, yes.
And it looks good, too. And it's just easy to... The ball works great. Jack, you aren't doing very well, I know. But that's okay. We can try again.
Whale Bay.
Gotta grease the board. I actually tried coating the puck in some kind of silicone carbon lubricant stuff.
Oh, yeah?
I tried a whole bunch of different lubricants on various different type of pucks. None of the pucks worked as well as that fucking ball does.
Yeah, that ball works great. Shh, get fucked, everyone else.
Lap 2.
Why does Rich own so many lubricants? Because I went to the hardware store to buy them after the pucks kept failing. Lube the board too, and you got a bunch of shit all over the board, or you just use a fucking ball.
Or you just use a ball.
Really?
Well, and like if we're lubing the board, do we have to re-lube it every
Exactly.
time?
That's a huge pain in
Is
the
that
ass.
is that going to create like horrible glare on camera? That invites more problems. Or you get a ball. Dominated. Drew Carey and Bob Barker got that puck shit down for 40 years.
You mean they had a 40-year head start?
And they had an entire production crew of set designers.
Yeah, engineers.
And a budget.
Actual engineers.
Yes. And money to spend.
Incognito Lens says, Jack, I have a random question.
I'm Jack.
What are your thoughts on the They Might Be Giants album, The Else? I thought it was near perfect, but the Mesopotamians has no business being on there. A bit out of place tonality. Or tonally, not tonality.
The Else. Not in my regular They Might Be Giants rotation. I would consider that lesser They Might Be Giants. It's still a fine album. Has some good songs to it. Usually for me, if I'm listening to They Might Be Giants, I'm listening to Lincoln or John Henry or Flood or their self-titled, which I go back to a lot. Also Factory Showroom. Like all of them. Just basically all of them. I know it's like those 5. Those are like my top 5. They Might Be Giants, and I could go back to those 5 albums at any time and listen to them front to back and enjoy the shit out of them.
I am not the super fan you are.
Right.
I like The Flood.
The Flood's a great album. Flood's a great album.
I can't even name other albums.
On certain days, I might give it to John Henry as my favorite, just because I think that has some killer songs on it. After that, you start getting into, The Else, Mink Car. How many more They Might Be Giants albums can I name? The Dial-A-Song collection, the McSweeney's collection, stuff like that. Even their new one, I don't much care for. They just put out a new album.
Yeah.
It's called. Oh my god! Oh, I'm not a super fan anymore. I'm a. What is their? New album called?
Just call it their new album.
You can't do that.
Someone's saying Here Comes Science.
It's called I Like Fun. Their new album is called I Like Fun, and I've only listened to it a couple times, and it didn't really stick for me.
Are they past their prime?
They might be past their prime. They're out touring again, which is nice. They actually came to Milwaukee. I didn't get a chance to see them, but... Ah, fuck! God damn it. My night just got ruined, Rich.
What happened?
I'm about to explain.
Do you have to go take a big shit?
I'm going to tell the story first, then I'm going to take a big shit. My night just got fucking ruined. That was some iced coffee that I got from...
So you have to take a big shit.
No, because there's no other shit in it. There's no protein powder in that or anything. That was some iced coffee.
Uh-huh.
I rather enjoy iced coffee. And I wanted just something that I wouldn't have to worry about if it got cool while we were streaming, because I was just going to drink it throughout the night.
But it got warm?
No, something even worse. I drink my coffee black.
Okay.
Just coffee. And for some reason, employees of coffee shops have it in their head that if you order iced coffee, the default should be to have sweetener in it. And if you mix sweetener with cream, it's not so bad. This is great. You mix sweetener with... I'm in 8th place. God damn it. If you mix sweetener with
found
cream...
a long cut.
I found an absolute long cut. It's not actually the worst, but just sweetener and coffee tastes like hot garbage. And that's what I just drank. Is sweetener and coffee together. Sweetener and iced coffee, and I hated it, and it made me go, ew. So now I'm going to not have any caffeine for the rest of the stream. Well, maybe we got something in the fridge. Maybe we got something in the fridge for me. We'll see. But I don't know why it is that they feel like they have to put...
Do you guys not have creamer in the studio? Jack, the whole problem is Jack doesn't want the sweetener.
I don't want sweetener or creamer. We might have creamer.
He wants it black.
Actually, we probably don't have creamer here because Jay and I are the only coffee drinkers, and we both drink our coffee black.
Okay, there you go.
So my guess is no, there is no creamer here. Come on!
Right Ho Jeeves says, hey guys, TV recommendation. The Terror on AMC. It's like Master and Commander meets The Shining. Only 3 episodes have aired so far, but it's been outstanding. Atmospheric, tense, and just terrific. All right.
What's it called? The Terror?
The Terror.
The Terror.
Hell Knight says, what? You got more
The Terror.
The Terror.
Okay, that's it.
Hell Knight 86 says, hey Rich, hey Jack,
Yeah.
hey Chad.
Oh, I think they call the chat Chad.
Oh, do they?
Because we say, well, chat, and then I think that's turned into a thing.
This happened under my nose.
I think this is a thing.
Is this? I don't believe this is a thing. I've never seen you call yourselves Chad before, chat. If you have not seen me trying to tell you this in chat, you can play story mode and co-op. Go to the cheat input screen and input joint venture. Cheers and thanks for T. It's just the letter T. Thanks for T. You're welcome. I think we're fine. I don't even. How much longer are you even gonna play this?
Not much.
What are you thinking?
About the game?
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. All right.
It's no Mario Kart, but it's fine. They've given you more to do at the expense of some things like level design and...
Was that at the expense of, or just those aspects aren't as good?
I would say, you know...
Could a Mario Kart have given you the more to do?
Could a Mario Kart?
An actual Mario Kart game.
Yeah, I think they could have. Like, because there's some fun ideas in here. Like this whole idea of unlocking new levels, you know, working towards the new levels to unlock. That's neat. That's some decent content. But I don't think the levels are particularly good. And maybe it's just because I'm not used to the controls, but I'm not a big fan of the controls.
Ryan WH says, Mario Kart has been slowly taking mechanics from this game for like 20 years, brah.
Listen, brah. Listen, brah. Mario Kart made a Mario Kart like 10 years before this game came out.
Are you saying that the original Mario Kart is just like the most recent Mario Kart games? The SNES Mario Kart?
They're pretty similar.
Well, here's the question then.
Yeah.
When did this come out relative to Mario Kart 64?
Ooh, good question. That's a good question. That's a question for Chad.
After. Okay. This came out a couple years after. All right.
Lost it. I lost it. No, it's not terrible. It's not a bad game. I'm just gonna prefer Mario Kart.
Mario Kart would be a launch title, wouldn't it? I have absolutely no recollection of what launched on the N64.
Yeah. No, and Mario Kart does not add doesn't really add stuff to the formula. They have every once in a while. They've added a thing. My favorite of their things that they've added has been in Double Dash, the GameCube version of Mario Kart, where you could have two racers on the same vehicle.
Yeah.
And you could like swap the racers for different
Double Dash is a fun
items.
one. That's a fun
Yeah,
one.
that was a neat one. Then they got rid of that. It was too weird. People didn't like the double dashing. We're gonna see if we can win this race, and then we'll change it up.
This is gonna sound completely irrelevant out of nowhere, but we're just talking about other games where you drive cars, and that's why I'm thinking about it.
Great.
Whatever happened to Twisted Metal? Why isn't Twisted Metal still a thing?
That's a good question. People like smashing cars.
Yeah.
What was the point of Twisted Metal besides smashing cars?
Smash the cars.
That was it?
Yeah, it was car combat.
Maybe it was just too basic.
They did a PS3 game and it did mediocre. Okay. I think there's room for another Twisted Metal.
I'm with you, Rich. Well, you know what? Actually, I don't know if we need Twisted Metal anymore because now we have Rocket League.
How are these things any alike?
Just cars going crazy. Haven't you ever gotten the demolition? Oh fuck! Not up here! Not up here! Haven't you ever gotten the demolition perk in Rocket League?
Come on. I haven't played it much since perks have been a thing.
No, I mean like not perk.
This is another one of those game modes they've added?
No, it's where you smash enough people, you get the not perk. Perk is the wrong word. You win a game and you smash on a lot of people, and so like on your victory platform they say demolition expert.
Oh,
not
yeah.
perk, not perk. Perk was the wrong thing to say.
Okay. I thought this was some kind of game mode where you had to destroy other cars. The randomizer.
Fuck you, game! Ah! Ah! I'm stuck.
All right, as much as I've shit on it,
Yeah.
I've got a great idea.
Okay.
I've got a great idea. You know what would work in VR?
Oh.
Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal in VR. No? No?
Why?
You get to shoot. It's like you're driving a car and you get to shoot. You could have a. All right. Here's what you could do. Here's what you could do in VR Twisted Metal
Okay.
that you couldn't do with a controller
Yes.
or even a keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
While you're driving, you can also like shoot conveniently. Like you have like a gun in your hand.
All right. Now you're selling me a little bit. So one
While you're driving.
one controller is the steering wheel, and this.
You're.
All right. That sold me a bit. I like it.
And then when you go to look, you're not steering the car. You still drive straight, but you can easily look over and
Yeah.
shoot at something else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say VR would work for Twisted Metal.
Now you're talking. Now that's the selling point. Have different weapons,
Yeah.
different vehicles. All right.
If
I'm
not
with
necessarily Twisted Metal, just some other kind of car game.
you. Yeah, car destruction game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Just the ugliest. Look at this.
It wouldn't be Twisted Metal anymore. We can call it something else. I don't care.
Car smash 'em ups. Super wreck the car VR.
Yeah, sure.
Super wreck the car VR.
Diddy car racing.
I'm done with this.
All right. I'm assuming you're putting on Breath of the Wild.
Yep. Give me fuck. Give me a moment. Can you see me? Can you see me? Hi.
Anonymous says,
Anonymous!
just wanted a tip to say I love you guys and get Jack back on. It's been almost Jay back on. It's been almost a year.
Jay comes on when he wants to come
He comes on when he wants to come on. Anonymous says, hey fellas, just watched Justice League for the first time. Why? I was bummed they didn't use Martha to bring Superman back.
Martha!
If her name can stop Batman, she's obviously powerful enough to stop evil Superman. Yeah. Like, or why make the movie at all? Oh, when you're... What? Never mind, I can wait till you're back. Visible String says, baseball player George Brett was once being filmed by a local news crew and trolled them by telling an incredibly detailed story about shitting his pants in Vegas. The YouTube vid recommended. Okay. Nano says, I know you said you don't want to get into politics, but what do you think of some reviews of Far Cry 5, considering it a negative that it takes place in Middle America and doesn't get too political? I think it's stupid to criticize something for not getting political.
Or for getting political. Like, let them do what they want to do, man.
Right.
They want to get political, let them get political. They don't want to get political, they don't get political.
Isn't that a message they want to tell and they are okay?
Right.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that's not much better. That's not much better at all.
Yeah.
Sugar-free Red Bull. That's what you have in the fridge, Rich.
It's not mine.
Ugh.
So I was thinking the other day.